Hi, we're Mandy and Lee with the Frugal Travellers. We've been travelling the world on a budget for over 30 years and we've been to more than 118 countries.
And at the moment we are on our annual pilgrimage between the UK and Australia because winter's coming. So we are flying from Heathrow Airport to Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, and then on to Perth, Australia with Malaysian Airlines. And we thought we'd do a Malaysian Airlines flight review.
Yes, definitely. This is going to be slightly different to normal because we've both got let's just say health issues. If you've followed us for a while, you'll know that.
Yeah.
And so there's going to be a few things different about this video to any video we've ever made before. On my frickin' word, we are here at the a bus station-y bit to go to the airport.
Yeah, to get the train, and we just met an awesome guy here. This is Sijin. Say hi.
Hi.
And he saw us from our Corella videos. He's from Corella himself, so he recognised us and come and said hello. Awesome to meet you.
That is so lovely. Thank you so
Nice
lovely to
meeting
meet
you.
you.
Nice to meet you too.
That's honestly, that's brilliant. He's made our day.
Have a great day.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
But first, we have to go from Terminal 2, Heathrow, where we just got dropped off on our flight coach, to Terminal 4. Now, there's a free train, right, Mandy?
Yes. You've got to make sure you get a ticket first, and you wait for the train. And we've just met the lovely Sijin, and so we missed that train, but we'll get the next one.
Yep, let's get the train. So this train takes only 7 minutes and it's absolutely free, which is the best part.
Yes, but just remember to make sure.
Get your ticket and keep it. I think that train took less than 7 minutes, really fast, but it takes a while to walk between the terminals as well, so give yourself time. Being frugal travellers, we never buy food at airports. So what have you got, Mandy?
So I've got a lovely little bag, leftover vegetables. There's carrots and cabbage and capsicum and some tofu and some hummus.
Awesome.
And I've got a sandwich in my bag as well.
And I've got a nice cheese and peanut butter sandwich there, living the dream, saving about £8 as well, eh?
Oh, at least. I'd say 15.
Heathrow Terminal 4. Fun fact, there's 113 check-in counters and I think Malaysia Economy has only got one open. So there's a big long queue. We are here 4 hours early. And that's quite cool that they open check-in 4 hours early. We're always unfashionably early so we can get through and get comfortable on the other side.
And so why didn't we actually check in online, Lee?
Because you had a look and you had to pay for one of the seats. You didn't have to pay on the KL leg, but on the Perth leg you did, which was a bit weird. And we booked separate tickets and we both want to sit together, so we thought we'd check in this way as well. Yeah. Now, Mandy's ticket was a return ticket, so that's different to mine. I bought one way. It was £553 to fly from Heathrow to Perth, which isn't that cheap really, but time of the year, 6th of December, that's how it is.
And my flight from Perth to London return, I think it was September going out and then December returning, was 1,500 Aussie dollars.
Now the fun part, queuing up for economy class. So the cabin baggage policy here shows you need a 7 kilo carry-on. They're the widths. And plus you can have a handbag, camera bag or laptop bag, which is pretty good. 2 pieces of those for business class. So we've been in the queue now for check-in for 42 minutes and we're getting near the front. Mandy, what's the experience been like?
Oh my word, just have a lot of patience, that's all I can say, because it's a long, slow process.
It's very much like budget airline queuing, isn't it? So the check-in process was quite good after a very long wait. She was a really friendly person, wasn't she?
She was, and it's so lovely. She's actually put us in seats together, even though we're on separate tickets. And the first leg we've got a window and a middle, but then the second leg we've got a window and an aisle.
All the way to Perth, so that's cool.
So now we're going to go through security, see how that goes here in Heathrow.
So just came through security, pretty straightforward. It took about 15 minutes queuing, but this is Heathrow Airport after all, Terminal 4. And then there was a lot of people, but we got through okay. No problems. It's 6:25 now.
No, behind you it says 6:50.
6:50, and we're going to find out when, Mandy?
At the gate at 8:10.
8:10 in order to find out our flight, which is a 9:25 p.m. takeoff. Perfect. Let's go shopping. Not really.
We want to find some water fountains, because remember you can't take water through security. There's no way we're going to buy any that way. Here's an information desk. I'm going to check here. So it turns out yes, there is free drinking water. If you look between the toilets, all the toilets through Terminal 4, but this one here, this sensor isn't working. We have all tried, so you got to do it like the old-fashioned way. But remember, make sure you fill up on water before you get on the flight. That's why I've got an empty bottle here. Okay. here's a travel tip with you. We normally fly with budget airlines, but like Malaysian Airlines, oh, it's kind of like a mid-tier, and you get charging points. Now, I can't remember if it's USB-C or USB-A charging things, so I've got one of each cords. And when I get on the plane, this is the USB-A, the grey one, USB-C, the white one. So when we get on the plane, I can see which one I can charge with. And Lee, have you got any ready or not?
No, not yet, no. I'm a last minute kind of guy. Just having a wander around, plenty of the usual stuff here at Heathrow. You've got Fendi, Valentino, Bulgari, Gucci over there. I mean, what is it with like designer labels and airports? I don't know. So, not really much for shopping as far as I'm concerned. We're going to head over to the gate now and find out where our flight leaves from. Quite looking forward to this one. 13 hours, well 12 hours and 55 minutes I believe, between here and Kuala Lumpur. It's going to be a long night and day flight. Hopefully we get to see some good scenery on the way.
But this is great, we're actually boarding early.
Yeah, about 35 minutes before departure, so hopefully we'll be leaving on time. Pretty smooth considering there's so many people getting on this A350-900 plane. Very big one. We're in seats 35. So
34.
34, so
Yeah.
very quite far forward in the economy class area.
Yeah.
Almost business.
And the thing is, it's actually been raining and it was really stormy looking this afternoon, so...
Yeah, it'll be fine. It's dark out there, so we won't see much, unfortunately.
One day, I swear, when we get to like 1 million subscribers, you may see us in business class. Until then, my friends, no.
Economy premium, I think.
Ah, oh, nice. Great legroom. Economy premium. Oh, look at it. Keep going down. You may be able to tell I'm struggling with my bags. I haven't done it very well. Now, there seem to be more toilets here. There's one here, one on the side, two on the other side. I'm not too sure how many there's going to be where we are.
Quite nice seats. I do like the leather feel of these seats.
The headrest.
There, that's nice. Nice touch.
Yeah. And look, screens. It's such a luxury for us. I'm not used to that, are we now?
Yeah, we're just so used to budget airline flying, so this is like a special treat. Isn't that great when you're in economy and you're so happy?
Cool.
So here we are, we have a screen. That's just so exciting. I'm sure there's going to be some great stuff on there. You've got a tray table that folds out a half and then full. That's pretty good. And we've got pretty good leg room. I'm impressed with that. Look at that space between the knees. Charging point down here. The phones.
Blankets and pillows and headphones.
So we should be comfortable here for the day. What do you think? Good selection of movies here. I think we're not going to struggle to find some entertainment during the flight. Round and we got an orange juice first, and then they bought what we thought was apple juice, but turns out it's beer. Now I haven't had any for ages because I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis, so tummy could be a bit dodgy, but I am rather enjoying it, so but I won't make a habit of it. Apple juice next time. As I said, I've had stomach problems, so I've had to order the bland meal, but this I'm very impressed with. This is the bland meal and it looks like it's chicken under there with tomato and broccoli, vegetables, mushrooms, very nice. Bread and butter. Also, chicken salad as well. And also fruit salad. Andy, what have you got going on there?
Oh dear, I went for the Indian vegetarian because I thought it would be quite nice. It's like a chickpea curry with curry potatoes, some really weird looking rice, and fruit salad. I love the look of Lee's vegetables, way nicer. You know what I mean? It's amazing. Look at that.
Who would have thought the bland meal would be the winner? Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
It's like a vegetarian meal. I've got virtually no vegetables. Potatoes. Rubbish. So our lovely seatmate Sarah has let us video her food. So she's gone for the chicken dish, and it starts off with a lovely look at this quinoa and chicken salad, which is brilliant. And for the Sarah.
Hi
Thank you
there.
so much.
You're welcome. This is lovely.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Crunchy and delicious.
Oh. Okay, so maybe don't order the special menu from Malaysian Airlines if you can help it, because I think the main dishes are really good. I take back everything I said. I'm so impressed with Malaysian Airlines service because they've just brought me this dish. It's vegetarian Asian. Look at the vegetables. Oh, so lovely. It's in like a sweet and sour type sauce, and there's some sort of like soy protein stuff with, I think, gnocchi. And all I wanted was vegetables with beautiful little tomatoes and sweet peas, or whatever they're called, and fava beans.
So you're happy with that replacement,
I'm
Mandy?
so happy. Saw myself go through the trip, and wraps, chicken tikka, mango wrap. 3 hours to go, so it's breakfast time, and this is my the Hindu vegetarian breakfast. And yes, it's more like chickpeas. God. These have got this is like a soy vanilla dessert. It's nice. And a lemon vegan cake. But I don't know how much of this I'm going to be able to eat. And Lee, what have you got?
We have got an omelette with tomato, mushrooms and spinach. That is the bland meal. The bread roll, water, yogurt and fruit.
And mine.
Another fail.
Don't think I can.
Maybe another swap job.
Maybe.
Oh.
What was I thinking? Look at
And looking at Sarah's meal, that looks really nice. That's an omelette with sausage, potato.
So it's got tomato and mushroom, I think, at this side. Yep, there we go. Oh no, spinach or something.
Spinach as well,
Even better.
yeah.
Very nice.
So you're happy with that breakfast?
I'm happy with this breakfast.
Great, excellent.
Last of the seatbelt signs has come on, so I've got to race back to my seat. Just wanted to show you the toilet though. It's a shame, but this one's really mucky, so I don't want to be in a decliner. As you can see, it's very spacious. Look at this. Eesh. Got loads of room. This bit here is all clean. Now I've got to quickly go back to my seat and hope that there's no turbulence before I get there. Now, Malaysian Airlines promises free Wi-Fi on board. See how Lee's going?
I'm following MH Connect and it doesn't seem to be working for me, but I've seen other people online, so maybe I'm doing something wrong.
Dan diserahkan di pusat pemeriksaan Jabatan Kastam di Raja Malaysia. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please return to your seat, put your seat back upright and fasten your seatbelt.
Touching down in Kuala Lumpur. Now we're a little bit late. We're late leaving London, so we have to race for our transfer. Now we've had the loveliest person like sitting beside us for this flight. So this is Sarah. We mentioned her before and saw her lovely breakfast. And the wonderful thing is, Sarah, can you please like sort of introduce yourself and say?
I am the very Reverend Dr. Sarah Rowland Jones, and I'm the Dean of St David's Day on Tiddewi, Eglwys Gadeiriol, and Hiddewi in Hymru. I'm the Dean at St David's Cathedral in Pembrokeshire in Wales.
Wow, OBE, yes. Yeah, it's been a pleasure to spend the last 13 hours with you.
And then the wonderful thing is we've just talked so much travel.
I love international flights when you meet the most amazing, interesting people on the way. It's been a pleasure.
Surprising quite how many places we've been in common as well.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah. We've put the world to rights.
Yeah. Well, we've made a bit of a start.
Yeah.
It's so lovely. Thank you so much, Sarah. And yeah, it's just absolutely brilliant. But fingers crossed we get a nicer person for our next flight, Lee.
Yeah,
I doubt it. I doubt it. Yay!
Enjoy that, Mandy?
Yeah, so much so. Like wonderful company with Sarah.
Yeah.
The food though, I mean my food. No.
Not so good, no.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
I would not recommend the Hindu vegetarian.
Yeah. And another couple of things, the Wi-Fi didn't work even though they said it was going to. And the PowerPoints didn't work on the seats either, which is a little bit unfortunate.
Yes.
Little niggles.
And the toilet was quite dirty, the one I went into.
We've got about an hour, 20 minutes or something like that to get our next flight, so now we're going to rush off and find our next boarding gate.
Yeah, and apparently there's people up here with transfer cards or there's a transfer desk, so don't worry, like they will look out for you if your flight is delayed.
C27 will be over there. You just go straight
Yes.
on your right.
Lovely, thank you very much.
So Kuala Lumpur is another one of those airports where you have to go through security again just to get to the boarding gate. So if you can, give yourself plenty of time because there's always a bit of a delay with that.
Come through security. It's this huge lounge. I won't spin the camera around, but no water fountain and no toilets. So if you need water fountain or toilets, you've got to go back through security again, quickly drink water, come back.
Our boarding, so we're running about 40 minutes late or something like that with a 5.5 hour flight to Perth. Overnight, gonna sleep most of it, I think. Airbus A350-300, I think. Configuration 242. We're right at the back, yeah. Economy all the way here, Mandy.
Yes, at the back.
So these are our seats, 2 together, which is really good. Island window, 34 and 35. I don't know, this plane feels a bit retro, like back to the 90s with these controllers, but that's really cool. Hopefully it'll all work. Screen's a bit smaller. Lots of leg room. I'm really impressed with the amount of leg room I've got. Again, being used to budget airlines, you know, this is quite nice and comfortable. I think I'll be able to sleep okay on here.
Excellent. And also I noticed there is a charging point.
Yeah, that's a USB-C.
No, USB-A.
And another one of those tray tables that folds out halfway. Pretty good. I'll fight with it all the way to Perth.
We're just about to take off, but needed the
I think there's only one main meal on this flight. It's 5.5 hours long, and I've ordered the bland one again, and I'm quite pleased with it. By the look of things, it's chicken, rice, mushrooms, and asparagus. That looks really quite nice, with bread and butter. A little bit of salad there, and a nice dessert. There's wobbly, so it might be egg or rice.
This is okay. It's like, this is the vegetarian dish. Might even be vegan. It's pasta, olives, tomato, and broccoli. I don't know what protein there is. I've got the same salad as Lee and the same dessert, and I've gone for water for my drink. So I know I sound like a right butcher, but you know what I mean? The meals I had were so much nicer flying from Perth to KL to London.
Just tried to land and aborted, and had to accelerate and come out. We're coming in really fast and choppy. There's Perth City over there, and everyone's getting a bit worried now.
Well, I don't like the fact they've just put the emergency exit lights on. A little bit scary.
Coming in for the second attempt now. Bit bouncy. This is better. We're going to touch down. All good. We're on the ground. Inshallah.
Well, I am just so glad that we're actually able to leave this aircraft.
And here we are. Welcome to Perth.
Yay! Oh, absolutely beautiful place, my favourite place in Australia, and I'm so happy to be here. Like, it's taken about 22 hours in total, an hour extra because of delays and
Yeah, and it
other
was
things.
touch and go. The aborted landing was a little bit scary, a little bit of adventure for the end of the journey there, yeah.
Yeah, it had been so good up to that, you know
But we
what I
made
mean?
it down fine, so it was all good. So all in all, what do you think, Mandy? Malaysian Airlines?
So impressed with the service. The you know, air stewardesses and stewards were so lovely and helpful, and they were brilliant. The
Yeah.
food, the choices I had weren't good, so I wouldn't
Yeah.
go for them again.
Yeah,
What about you?
my food was okay. I thought the seats were very comfortable
Yes.
as well, so that was all good. Yeah, it's Malaysian Airlines, so you know they're not Singapore or Emirates. It's
Yeah.
not the best in the world, but still pretty good. All in all, yeah. We got here.
Would you fly them again?
I would fly them again. Yeah, I'd probably look for a cheaper deal. Actually, it wasn't the best deal,
No,
but
'cause Malaysian does have
Yeah.
cheaper deals sometimes. For me, I don't think I'd land at 2 o'clock in the morning in Perth ever again in the summer. That was awful.
We've got a couple of hours now to wait until the train starts
Yeah.
first thing in the morning. So 6 o'clock it starts or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that.
So that's the end of this journey. Thank you very much for liking and subscribing. We really do appreciate it.
Yeah, and it really does help our channel grow with the algorithm and all that. So for all of you lovely people, thank you so much. And the comments, we always love to read them, and we reply to every single one.
We certainly do, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks
for
for
now.
watching. Bye.
Bye.